Good morning, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we went yesterday up to Ubay. We went and had a look at a couple of things. We looked at the house of the dancing man. That's coming along well. We're hoping to have that finished in a few days' time. So we're very close on that to a completion, and we're looking at the next ones that we need to do. But while I was up there, we also went and we picked up, courtesy of Larry Malley, we picked up a wheelchair for Desiree. And we went over there, we took the wheelchair over. Even taking a wheelchair over to Desiree's is problematic, but not so problematic if you just get somebody with a motorcycle. And in the Philippines, people carry things on motorcycles in a way that would astonish you. And if you looked at the video of us taking the wheelchair over to Desiree, you'll see that we took it for the last part, about half a mile or so, 3/4 of a mile. We took it on motorcycle. And what did we strap it on the back? No, the man that we got was a neighbour, and he got his motorcycle out, got on his motorcycle. They put the wheelchair in a huge box between him and his son, who was about, I'm guessing, 13 or 14, and they balanced this huge box between them, and they went this tortuous path up to Desiree's. So we got it there safely, and she was very, very happy. So just another glimpse into how in the Philippines the motorcycle is an incredible mode of transport, but it's made incredible by the incredible skill of people here in the Philippines. The thing about people in the Philippines is that they grow up with the motorcycle. Now, a child here, no point in talking about safety, and no point in talking with a Western viewpoint, because you're not in the West. Somebody wrote to me and said they talked about how a word that I used, crippled, went out and he said, in my world that word went out 50 years ago. And I had to say to him, no offense sir, but we're not in your world. We're not in your world. We're in the Philippines. And in many ways, I've often said that Philippines is like 100 out up here where we live on the hills. Life is like 100 years ago. That's how it is. The little house that we saw, that we made a video of, bless you.
Sorry.
God, you nearly knocked the pictures off the wall then.
No, the snow came here.
What?
Snow came in.
No King Ing?
Snow, the dog.
The dog.
Yeah, came inside because she saw Golden eating biscuit.
The dog came inside and that's why she sneezed. Filipino logic. Well, anyway, what I was saying was, in fact, I forgot what I was saying. Sometimes things are so distracting here that you ramble from one thing to another, or at least I do. But nothing is the same here, up in the hills, because life is going along pretty much as it always was. Now, I went out this morning and I did a little walk around our project house, the guest house, and on the way I showed you the coconut. There's a coconut harvest right now. How does someone get coconut? They climb a tree in bare feet, like they did 100 years ago. So they do that just as they've always done, and then they break it up into small pieces just as they've always done, and nothing has changed. So when someone says to me, that went out in my world, well, you're not in your world, and neither are we. And things are much the same. So when a kid is old enough to just support himself, in other words, can sit up, almost straight away he goes onto a motorcycle. Now, if he's on a motorcycle and he's very young, he'll be squashed between dad and mom as the pillion passenger, as the passenger rider, and the child has an innate balance for being on a bike. Now, when I sometimes take the kids into school, there will be many motorcycle riders, and they'll have 7 people on the bike. 7. Now the thing is, it's not just a question of how good the rider is. The people that are on have to feel this bonding in between into one rider. 7 people go into one rider. The man will have one adult sitting side saddle on the tank. Now, when I used to try to ride the bike and I put something on the back of the bike, I'd end up falling off because I don't have that balance from being a child. And I see little kids and they're out the front there and they're holding on to the handlebars. They grow up from being a child. So anyway, the wheelchair was taken by bicycle or by motorcycle, and we just gave the man some money for doing that. Everybody gets paid, and that all worked out very well. Now we'll have to have the same thing back again, because Friday we're going to take Desiree up to have, or hope to anyway, hope to have an EEG and to find out some answers. Now, one of the things when we got the wheelchair was we saw the amazing mission that is being run by Larry Malley, isn't it? Larry Malley. And Larry Malley has, for a number of years, been running a mission where he takes in as many as 80 or possibly 100, for all I know, kids with hair-lip, cleft palate. Now, if you've ever actually seen anyone who is untreated, you would be horrified at what a disfigurement this is. Not just a disfigurement, people can't talk, and it really is incredible that he is able to do what he does. He gets there. I haven't actually met Larry. I'm looking forward to meeting him. His mission is in Obai. It's at the hospital in Obai, and they're expecting to have 80 patients. So we're looking forward to meeting him, gaining from his experience, and I'm sure that will be beneficial to our little efforts here. One of the things that was very sad was that when I went up there, I didn't meet Larry. We met Pep, and Pep has been his colleague ever since the mission was an idea. So we met Pep and we had a chat with Pep, and we saw the van. It has some wonderful photographs, before and after photographs showing a kid with a cleft palate, and everything just disappeared right up to the nose. Terrible. And then the incredible transformation after the surgery. So we talked there, and we were talking, and Pep said that they were expecting 80 patients, 80 plus. So 80 plus kids are going to have their life transformed. But what we did find was that we had something in common. He says that there was a possibility that there might be a lot of no-shows because a rumour, he said, it's been rumoured that a child had been found somewhere with all of the organs removed. So not a child, the body of a child. The body of a child had been found with all of the internal organs, heart, liver, kidneys, everything removed, and the body left. And I said to him, was this a fact? Because we'd heard something about this. This is a rumour that has spread like wildfire, because people with kids are concerned that this is what is happening. And of course, everybody adds their bit on. I said, is this fact? Is it fact? And he said, no, it's not. But because of superstition, and because that this is going to be surgery, they might have a lot of no-shows, and a lot of kids might not get that operation, which is they desperately need, because the parents will be afraid, and there will be various folklore, rumour, just superstition will be there to stop some child from having that operation. Now, we had this recently ourselves, because we had Nisa, and we had Nisa come to within 12 hours of us collecting her and taking her to the hospital for that operation. Instead, we had what you may have seen the video of her being persuaded by religious leader, religion, and the sister has apparently since been saying to her that she is already cured. Don't know what that thing is that's hanging out of her back that looks like a fist, but apparently they're saying that God has cured her. Just wondering if God has been notified about that, which I very much doubt. So we've come up against that superstitious. Now, right now, the situation with Nisa is that she has gone over to the other place. Meantime, we have one of our subscribers who, and I should get this clear, we have one of our subscribers who sends her money every month, and we buy her month's medication. She doesn't have to buy any medication. Someone said that she had been on video saying, thank you for your help, to some subscriber. Thank you for your help. It will help with my medication. Let me make something very clear. She doesn't need any help with her medication. Help her with anything else, but you don't need to help her with medication. And this is not true. It's just simply not true. I like the truth. My sister-in-law, Lena, takes her medication, and the remainder of the money that she is sponsored for every month down to Nisa. And this has been going on, I believe, for about 3 months. And we've now had someone else write to us and say, I'd like to help the girl with the back problem. And so we can't say no. We can't say no, even though that's gone over to some other place. We can't say no. We're not going to take that donation. We're not going to take that gift for Nisa. We will take that gift, but we don't know what form it will take. And what we have done is we've said, what do you want us to do? Tell us. And when they tell us what they want us to do, if they want us to take something there, take a bag of rice, take whatever, we'll do it. So that's the situation there, and that's the truth. Now, so we've really just sort of meandered around, and I've just given you some background stuff on what's happening. Right, so we're going off in a little while, and I'm going to take my mother-in-law over to Taliban, and she has to sort something out about her pension. This is life in a family. Anyway, this has been a little meandering early morning with the chickens, damn them, all making a lot of noise, and we hope to see you again. We hope you will see us again. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Thanks for looking in.